New discoveries in sclerology happen at Grand Medicine often, at least weekly and sometimes daily. Because of the way these discoveries frequently work, we might even call this process accidental research. Okay, we're observing the markings in a patient's eyes for the first time. It's exciting because they have a medically diagnosed disorder we've never heard of. Of course, with all the chemicals in our environment these days, the body is going to express an ever wider variety of signs and symptoms that are given new medical names. Signs in the eyes do not always match symptoms, and they definitely don't have specific official medical names on them like diabetes and arthritis. So we wonder, how will these symptoms appear in the eyes, if indeed they do at all? That's the exciting thing. It's like a mystery. It is a mystery. We can hardly wait to see the evidence. At Grand Medicine, we don't always identify the sign that shows a significant disorder at first. Eventually, sometimes years later, we realize how and where in the eyes these signs appear. Here's an example. In patients of various ages, we have seen certain cases in which there was a neuropsychological damage or diminish. We wondered if and how these might be seen in the eyes. For years, we had also noticed a line that extended from the cerebellum area to the thyroid. We had no idea what that meant, since our understanding of those two organs, the cerebellum and the thyroid, did not include a functional connection between them, much less an anatomical one. The cerebellum is in the brain, and the thyroid is in the neck. What do these two organs have to do with each other? Why were they connected like this in the scleras? This didn't compute. A little research on the net showed that besides coordinating motor activities, cognitive states involving reasoning and emotions are also processed through the cerebellum. Okay, fine. So what about the thyroid connection? Researching the latest on thyroid physiology, we found these interesting and potentially related facts. Number one, thyroid hormone is essential for proper development of the central nervous system, of which the cerebellum is obviously a part. Number two, the maternal thyroid provides all of the thyroid hormone needed for fetal development until the fetal thyroid is able to produce sufficient amounts on its own. Number three, inadequate levels of thyroid hormone during a certain critical perinatal period lead to a host of problems, including fetal neuropsychological development and cerebellar ataxia. Number four, and now for the kicker. Pregnant women consuming alcohol run the risk of bearing children deficient in cognitive functions, including cerebellum-mediated ones that are dependent on thyroid hormone for balance. Bottom line, this cerebellum to thyroid sign can indicate susceptibility to several known neuropsychological problems, including those medically described as ADD, ADHD, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, and more. And now for the best part. Grand Medicine's latest sclerology courses on DVD, both beginning and advanced, bring you this and many other important eye signs showing congestion and stress within the body, and showing it quickly, naturally, non-invasively, and without expensive technology. Isn't it time you learned sclerology?